teenagers. My favorite things in this digital age are my cell phone, laptop, and social media sites. The digital age and public opinion on security versus privacy was a topic of debate in the media this summer. Edward Snowden, an American computer specialist who worked for the CIA and as a contractor to the NSA, leaked details of a classified government mass surveillance program. He is now a fugitive, charged by the American government with espionage and theft of government property. What does this have to do with me? Snowden disclosed that the NSA and FBI are tapping into central servers of 9 major U.S. internet companies and extracting data such as email, video chats, and photographs to enable analysts to track foreign targets. The program is called PRISM. Does this mean the government is reading and listening to everything I do? President Obama said,
"Nobody is listening to your telephone calls." That's not what this program's about. As was indicated, what the intelligence community is doing is looking at phone numbers and durations of calls. They are not looking at people's names, and they're not looking at content.
Here's the history. In 2005, warrantless wiretapping by the NSA, done under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act of 1978, or FISA, was revealed to the public. It was challenged under the Fourth Amendment and was followed by lawsuits against the telecommunications companies that were believed to be cooperating with the NSA. Mounting public pressure forced the Bush administration to disband the program. Given the dramatic changes in internet-based communication since the original FISA laws of 1978, the Bush administration proposed modernizing the laws in the Protect America Act of 2007, which was followed by the FISA Amendments Act of 2008. How do Americans feel about this surveillance? Polls conducted in June 2013, after Snowden leaked the PRISM information, found Americans were divided over the NSA's secret data collection. Is it possible to even have privacy in the digital age?
Well, Julia, security professionals like myself find that corporate information security departments fall into one of two categories. Those that naively believe they've never been hacked, and those that know that they're constantly being hacked and have to fight against it. Your data, whether personal or corporate, is at risk of being hacked, which is a significant privacy concern.
There are many arguments against government surveillance. First is the concern for loss of our civil liberties protections. Isn't there a better counterterrorism program that wouldn't put our civil liberties at risk? Another argument, it's just too much data. It's like we're looking for a needle in a constantly growing haystack. Then there's always cost. Will we bankrupt ourselves looking for absolute security? What about transparency? Shouldn't the government disclose what it is monitoring? Recently, it was revealed that the NSA is even monitoring online games. The companies exposed by Snowden want transparency and called for worldwide reform on surveillance efforts in an open letter to the President and Congress. Those in favor of programs like PRISM argue that if you're not doing anything wrong, why do you care if they're doing surveillance in the name of security? For example, if you're speeding on a highway and see a policeman checking radar, you might be upset and claim it's a waste of taxpayer money. But if you're obeying the law, seeing the policeman checking speeds might make you feel safer. The National Journal's defense and foreign policy experts argue, in the digital age, when every individual's digital trail increases year by year, there is no faster way to draw a picture of a network or a conspiracy than by piecing together different data streams. This capability, in years to come, won't be nice to have. It'll be critical. Aren't individual identities and habits already tracked intensely in the private sector? Consider the following. I have been fingerprinted at Disneyland and Universal Studios. When you board a plane in the UK, your picture is taken before you get on. When you cross the border into the US, video is taken of your license plate. Cruise ships require photo IDs be made. Amazon and Google have consumer avatars created for customers and users. Financial institutions routinely collect and track data on customers. When we drive over sensors on the road, they collect metadata to establish patterns to improve flow and safety. Whatever NSA may be doing pales in scale to what is happening in plain view. What is the most important issue the Congress should consider in 2014? How does the digital age impact the definitions of our Constitution? Through the years, issues have arisen requiring amendments to the Constitution. In the 1900s, the 16th Amendment allowed Congress to levy an income tax, which was necessary as we moved to a money economy. The women's movement contributed to the 19th Amendment allowing women to vote. The 26th Amendment, which changed the voting age to 18, was a result of student protests with the Vietnam War. Over the years, we've amended the Constitution, but it has always stood the test of time. The PRISM program is just one piece of this new digital age. I believe fitting the digital age into the Constitution and still holding true to its principles is the most important issue the Congress should consider in 2014.